been dead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Commission back here with another video for you guys today. Back at it in PUBG Mobile, and today we've got a really interesting one. It's been going for quite a while that, you know, if you use a 6x scope and then you put the 3x scope on it, you know, you reduce the amount of zoom that it's got, then all of a sudden you've got a laser in your hand. So I'm here to test that out, you know, because apparently everybody's like, you know, it's a glitch and it works, but I've never really seen anybody test it out. You know, they just use it in the battlefield, right? But my theory is that when you're aiming, let's say you're aiming at that window, right, and you're at 6x zoom, when you shoot, it's going to appear that there's going to be more recoil because you're zooming in a lot more. But let's say if you use a red dot and you're shooting, just like if I was shooting right now with hipfire, there's going to appear that there's a lot less recoil, but that's only perception. So that is what I'm here to test. Is it only perception, or is it actually a glitch? So I'm going to go ahead and stand at the same exact spot. I'm going to use a single weapon, and then I'm going to use the Vector because it's one of the kind of like the ones that has the most recoils, and the fully automatic one. Oh, damn, this guy just took me flying. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at that 100-meter target and just take a look at where it ends up with the 6x and then where it ends up with the 3x. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start and go right here in the middle. Hopefully this guy doesn't move around. And as you guys can see, both of my weapons only have an extended mag. They don't have anything else on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and aim, and we're gonna start kind of like at that line. So just so you guys can see, we're gonna go adjust. So it's all the way up, so it's at the 6x, and I'm not even gonna try and control the recoil or anything like that. All I'm gonna do is just aim and start shooting without trying to control the recoil. So let's go ahead and see where this one ends. Oh man, this one is, I mean, this puppy just ended all the way. That wasn't even close. So I mean, this one just kind of cruise around. So because we can't really notice where that one, I guess we're gonna take like 5 shots. So let's start right here and let's take 1 2 3 4 5. Alright, there we go. So it ended kind of like right around this branch, right? We could say a little bit above that branch. So let's go ahead and bring it down here, and then let's go ahead and adjust, and then let's bring it all the way down, and let's see if this actually works. So 1 2 3 4 5. And as a matter of fact, if you guys can see, let's go ahead and try and zoom it in. It was, I mean, a little bit less, but if you guys can see, that's pretty much the same. Let's actually go ahead and try that one again. So let's go here, and then let's aim a couple times. That was on 4. That was a 6 shot. Let me go ahead and try and take 5 shots again. So there is a little bit less recoil considering, you know, against this one. So let's go ahead and test this one again. So there is, I guess, a fairly little bit of a recoil difference right now with the single shot. So this one is considered to be true. So let's go ahead and try it out with the Vector. Let's use a target a little bit closer so we don't blow over that thing. So let's go ahead and stand in the same exact spot, and then we're going to shoot at this one with the Vector. And let's start here at the bottom, and this one's going to have a 6x, just so you guys can see. Again, the Vector does not have any foregrip or anything like that, testing it truly. And I'm just going to go ahead and mow it down. And let's see where that one ended. And now let's go ahead and adjust and go down. And as you guys can see, it ended around here. That's where it ended. So I'm just going to take a couple of shots right there just to mark it. And then we're going to go down, and we're going to see where this 3x, and as you guys can see, it's basically the same thing. Let's go ahead and try it out again. I'm going to go start here at the bottom, and then let's go with the 6x, and then let's go ahead and just blast it out. Just kind of like on the top part. Just kind of like right beside that thing. So we're going to start in the same exact spot. And then we're going to go ahead and adjust. Move to the 3x. And let's blast it off. And as you guys can see, just because the recoil pattern, this time it went to the right, the other time it went to the left, but it was basically at the same exact level. So this is what I was trying to prove. A lot of people say that there is a lot less recoil, but as you guys can see, this is just, oh, this guy's trying to nade me, get the hell out of my way. But as you guys can see, it's just a perception that because it's zoomed in, you get a lot less recoil. So let's go ahead and try with this target, and let's see if there's a difference. So let's go ahead and try with this target, and let's go ahead and blast off. And it ended up kind of like where that top of the tree was, and let's go ahead and do it again, and then let's go adjust, and then the 3 times, and then let's go ahead and blast off. As you guys can see, ended in the same exact spot 3 times and 6 times, changing it every single time, no difference in between. So as you guys can see, the 6x glitch is not true. Alright, the 6x glitch is not true. So that's what I was saying. When you're shooting with a 6 times, it seems as there is more recoil because you're zoomed in more to the target. And then when you shoot with a 3 times, there seems like there's less recoil because you're kind of like zoomed out. So it's just the same thing as when you're shooting hipfire. When you're shooting hipfire, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of recoil, right? It seems like you can control that pretty easy. But it's just because you're aiming pretty far away. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and this was definitely a busted myth. So if you guys want me to do this sort of Mythbusters sort of thing, comment down below. You guys got any other ideas of any myths that you want me to bust? So thank you for tuning in. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.